Hey, it's Jamie here, and we have a special episode. This is our first one, Down and Dirty with Brooke. Brooke is going to be here. She's going to be making me beautiful, which is what she does all over the wonderful city of Athens. Brooke, thank you so much for coming and for showing us your amazing talent today. So Brooke is going to teach us a little bit about makeup and her line that she is absolutely in love with.
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy
Products.
Yes. So we're going to start, and she's going to be doing her makeup, and we're going to be talking a little bit about self-worth and feeling beautiful and how to get yourself into this place where you can feel beautiful, where you want to feel beautiful, and why that's so important.
Yep. Sounds good.
Awesome. All right. So here we go.
All right.
So Brooke is getting ready to put some makeup on me. I'm really excited about this because Brooke actually did makeup at my wedding, but she did not do my makeup, and she did such a fabulous job. So I'm very excited about this. So tell us a little bit about the process and how we're going to start this.
All right, everybody. So Jamie is already beautiful. She doesn't need makeup, but if we're going to put makeup on Jamie, we're going to start out with a primer. And today I'm going to use the strobe primer. They have a regular one, but we want to illuminate. We're on camera. So we're going to illuminate Jamie's face with a VFX strobe primer that you should always start with because it fills in your creases, your lines, and it makes where your pores don't get clogged. So I'm going to put this on your fingers. You can lotion your face better than I can.
Okay.
Right, do one side. Make sure you get all your creases really good.
I feel like I need this right here in my smile lines too.
Absolutely.
Right here, little crow's feet going on. Do I put it under my eyes too? Mm-hmm. Okay, under my eyes. Always need brightening under there for sure. Awesome. Okay.
And it's a barrier also. So all the makeup that is sitting on your skin doesn't actually get into your face because you set up a barrier.
So it basically protects your pores from stuff getting inside of it.
Mm-hmm,
which we all need. Help with our pores.
Absolutely. I did a Biore strip this weekend and I was like, oh my word. You don't know what really gets in there until you get in there.
I haven't done one of those in a long time. I probably need one too.
Oh, it's good when you're dating somebody new and you come out with a Biore strip on. You're like, ta-da!
This is really nice.
All right. Right now, Jamie has said that she has an oily T-zone, which a lot of women have. I have it personally. So we're going to be using a Stay Matte 04, and this is specifically for oily skin, right? If you are older out there, I would not suggest a matte finish, but if you have oily skin, I would. So if I can get you a lot, and people use different things, okay? So people use beauty blenders, they use brushes. This is similar to a kabuki brush, and what you want to do is you want to get your hairline and you really want to get in there and make sure that it's sitting and dab it in like you're going to stipple your face like you would a paintbrush. So right now, I wish I were just done. I have only done half your face, kind of. I want y'all to see the full coverage here. All right, shut your eyes. I'm going to try not to get your lashes. All right. All right, if you'll hold your face down a little bit. All right, guys, when you're doing your face, you always do your neck. Otherwise, you're going to get that hard line. Nobody likes
I hate
the
that.
hard line.
That's the worst when you have that line and you take a picture and your neck is white and your face is tan. That's
reminds me of the 80s.
That's the worst. Yeah, I'm really particular about making sure I get my neck.
All right. How does that feel?
Great. So, Brooke, you've been doing makeup for a really long time.
I've actually been in the beauty industry since 2015. I worked for a company in Chattanooga called Cool Springs. And it was a salon distributing company that also had makeup. I've always loved to play with this stuff. And when I had the opportunity, when I got down here, I actually had my own clientele in Chattanooga. People would come to my house and we would do their hair in the sink and play with makeup. So when I got down here, I kind of didn't have that. So I stopped doing it for a while. But when I was, can I say ARC? When I was at ARC, I picked it up and started doing it there and had a really good time with the girls. And we would do this on Saturdays. when you're first getting into recovery, I think the self-esteem thing is shot, right? So,
so bad. No self-esteem.
Yeah.
No self-worth.
Right. So even like when you feel so bad in the beginning, like putting on makeup is a chore. You don't really want to do it. But then you get to a point when you're on that cloud nine and like everything starts to kick in and you start getting some recovery capital and things start going well. And then you realize like, hey, I can do this again and I can look good. And I'm telling you, people in recovery, I feel like every addict I've ever met is probably the most beautiful person. And let me tell you why. I feel like addicts, they are very sensitive people, and I feel like that's why we use. So getting into that, I forgot where I was going with this. Getting into that though,
self-esteem.
Yeah, I know. I was going somewhere really good with it.
It's okay.
What did I just say?
We were talking about girls in early recovery and self-esteem and self-worth, and how you get on that pink cloud. Like first you come in and you're really, really beat down and you don't want to do anything, and it feels like such a chore to do makeup and get out of bed, take a shower, and wash your hair, right? But then you kind of get on that cloud nine, and things start clicking, and
that's it. Things start clicking and things start going well. And I feel like people that come out of the situation, they become such beautiful people, and all that creativity gets sparked again, and they come back to life. And it's like watching a robot come back to like existence. And that cloud nine, it may not last long for a lot of people, but that's when they start picking up that I can get ready. Sometimes all you can do in life is suit up and show up, and then great things will happen.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like that Lauren Daigle song, "Dry Bones Come Alive."
Oh yes, I love her.
Yeah, me
She's
too.
Great. All right, so now we're going to contour, highlight.
I'm so excited about this because I have no idea how to contour or highlight, but I need some cheekbones in my life.
Well, contour is all about creating shadows that aren't there. So for people that want, a smaller nose.
Oh, me too. Smaller nose. Do it.
A neckline that goes in. You can create a lot of things with contouring. And I'm telling you, the first time I did this, I looked like a complete clown. I just had marks like all over my face. It's all about blending.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to hollow out like a fish. And I'm just going to draw some lines on your face. All right. Now, you want to kind of hit this in a 3. And why you do this up here is because you can actually bring this part of your face in too. So you're popping this out. Does that make sense?
Why do you pop that out?
Because you want your face to look, you're actually boxing in your face. You're shadowing in your face.
We're making it look skinnier.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. You got a winner. That's what I need in my life. With just a few lines rather than running 10 miles a day.
Well, I just started doing self-care at the gym, and I think it's one of the best things I've ever done because like it gets that stress out when I'm walking. I can lift weights if I've got some aggression going on, like whatever it is, we can figure it out at the gym. And not only is it good for your mental health, it's good for your physical health.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody who knows me knows I am a complete gym rat and obsessed with working out. And it has really changed my life, having the transformation going from, 75 pounds heavier to what I am now is like, and I'm just still going, still working on it, still going, and getting back that self-esteem and that self-worth and feeling it and being able to look at myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, that, I look good and I feel good. And even more than that, like I'm strong, right? Like being at the gym and being able to like do push-ups, when I first started doing push-ups, I remember I could only do like 3. And there was at one time when I was training heavy on it, I could do 60 push-ups. I mean, guy push-ups, yeah, not girl push-ups. Yes, I was like seriously training. Yeah.
Wow. All right, we're gonna fish face one more time. All right. So right now we're just kind of blending all this in, and you want to go up with it because if you go down, you're gonna be able to see the line. So you want when you're blending, try to go up with your brush. And I use brushes that people wouldn't maybe typically use for what they say. But I like the way it comes out. So right now I'm using actually a foundation blending brush, and it kind of looks like a sponge that you would use on your bathroom. But I love this one. All right, Jamie. So, I have not been able to do push-ups yet, but we're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing like the stair steppers a lot. I do a lot of stair stepping.
Yeah. Right now I've been in this deadlift thing. I love doing deadlifts and like sumo squats and like weighted like glute bridges. Like I'm really trying to like grow my booty.
Yes.
Yes, trying to get
Yes.
those booty gains.
That's why I'm doing the stair stepper. Like I'm slowly climbing to get there.
Yes. Yes.
It's working.
Climbing up the
And
mountain.
what's great is when you start seeing results from that effort that you put into things. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like if you put all this work into it, just like your recovery, like eventually you will get results.
Yes. Yep. Don't give up. Keep pushing. And you know, when I first started working out, I literally worked out like 11 minutes a day. Like it was not a lot. Like it was like a couple sit-ups, like a couple squats. I mean, it was just like very little, and I built on that.
Yeah,
You know.
that's exactly what I did. I started out at 10 minutes, and now I'm up to like 17 on the stair stepper. And now I'm working out, arms and chests and...
Yeah, you just add to it,
Yeah.
right? Just like when you were building your foundation for recovery,
Absolutely.
you start adding to it and adding things and...
Figuring out what works. Trial and error sometimes. Sometimes you gotta fall before you can run.
Absolutely.
So now we're highlighting. And this is a glow stick, actually.
So it feels like you're highlighting on top of the what was that other thing that you just did? Contouring.
This is so what this does is this is the pharmacy, and they have a highlighter like this also that's just powder form. But like I like to stick it underneath my blush because when you're looking at somebody and the light moves, it actually reflects through your blush. So it's just like surprise, sparkle. Anybody knows me knows I'm loud and sparkly.
Love sparkles. Shine bright.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what it's all about. And figuring out where your shine is, where you can get your shine on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't let anybody dull your shine.
That's right. And that's a good thing to talk about, getting with people that take away from who you... I'm learning that now. Is like you want to be with people that builds you up,
right?
That builds your self-esteem, and be around winners.
Yes.
You can't always go back and get the one. Every time I've relapsed, it's because I've always tried to go back and help other people. And sometimes you gotta be selfish, and it is a you program. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, especially.
Yep. And you never know what God has planned for someone. So we always try to put our hands on things, and force our will on things, and instead of trusting God and letting God do His thing. And yeah, I've had that so many times where I've wanted to like go, and I've spent so much time trying to like coerce people and tell people how amazing recovery is. Like, it's so amazing. You have to come. It's so great. Like, really, for real, put the meth pipe down. You won't regret it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's got to be their idea.
Once you get in recovery, it's really hard to go back out because that's all you hear is AA. What do they say? A head full of AA or a
belly full of AA.
Yeah. It never works.
Yeah.
All right, what I'm doing now is I'm using concealer, and I'm just gonna go in and create some lightness around her eyes and to brighten up her face. All right, if you will turn this way, there we go. Some people say to hit a triangle. Some people say if you're over 30, you want to hit this area right here. So I just kind of do both, and then you want to blend that out and blend it in.
So I have like my circles around my eyes tend to get they're very dark. I have a Sicilian background, and if you see, pictures of my family, from my dad to my grandmother to my grandfather to my great grandmother, they all have these dark circles under their eyes. So it is just a constant war between me and these dark circles for my whole entire life.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures that you posted, the before and afters, and I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, the drugs did not make them any better.
No.
The drugs did not help them. The drugs made them like 10 times bigger. But that's shit. They're actually natural. That's actually what I look like. But yeah, the drugs made them a lot darker and a lot deeper. And of course, looking like a soulless, lifeless person doesn't help with that either. So.
It's amazing how far we can come. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of effort. And that's kind of why I got into doing this. It helps me give back. I get something out of it. And I've noticed that people in recovery, like, they've been in the game for so long, like, they've lost how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So, like,
absolutely.
me being able to offer makeup advice or tutorials or, doing events that I've been doing, I'm so grateful that I've even been asked. That's a huge thing for me,
Yeah. Yes. Any of you guys have any events coming up? Weddings, photo shoots? You just want to have, like, a fun day? Like, I'm thinking about we should do, like, a Christmas party or something, like, makeup Christmas party. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I mean, it's just fun. It makes you feel good. You know what I mean? And it's amazing that you have that in your heart to want to help people to feel good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think it's empowering women to help them feel good about themselves. And it's so funny that I actually enjoy doing this because in active addiction, like, I only hung out with men and, like, I didn't like women. And it's taken me a long time to be able to build relationships and be able to trust women today. But if you look at my phone, that's all I talk to.
Right.
It's just female after female. And there's no dudes that are calling my phone anymore because I've built a network with the females in my recovery network.
It's so true because I was the same way in my active addiction. It was like females, they didn't like me. I didn't like them. I didn't trust them, and now, well, of course, now I'm married. So only man I talk to is my husband. But, even before, like, I didn't, talk to, like, a lot of men because, like, why?
So as y'all can see, I'm not trying to interrupt you, that blush just made her face pop. It just came to life. It just started glowing. If that's one thing I can tell you not to leave the house with, you can almost do without anything, but never leave the house without lip gloss, mascara, and blush. You're like really beautiful like right now. Like I'm like, okay, I'm done. She doesn't need more.
It looks awesome. And it feels great. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel heavy.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It feels very natural.
Okay. What are we doing now? Okay, so I have a new thing and it's called porcelain powder, right? This is supposed to give you the airbrushed look.
Okay.
So I just want to try it. I haven't really used it a lot, but you do have to score it. So you have to mark it because it's baked in minerals.
Okay.
And if you don't score it, it doesn't work. I have noticed that. So let's try it on a small area because I'm not sure about the coloring. Oh, yes. It actually gives you a porcelain look.
It feels very soft and velvety.
So you can actually use this as your finishing powder.
Nice.
And you get a glow look.
I love that. I love the glowy look for sure. I feel like, because I just changed my hair color, so I was blonde, and now I've gone back to the dark hair, which is actually like my natural color is dark brown. So definitely like figuring out what makeup, how my makeup has changed from, because I feel like when I was more blonde, I used more like pinks and like bright colors, and I feel like with the brown, I'm able to do more like neutrals and like, what do you call it, like fall colors and like burgundies and stuff like that, and it just complements my natural skin tone and my natural hair color.
Absolutely. We're going to try to go match your shirt today. We're going to try to color coordinate.
Cool.
Because this is what I'm famous for.
Awesome.
And somehow I managed to do it down to and it's not planned at all. It just kind of just comes together like that.
So now, is there a specific kind of like color scheme of makeup that you use for, say, like different hair colors or different skin colors? Like if someone has more of a like really pale, you know, or like more of an olive or dark, like
I go off eye color actually.
eye color?
I go off eye color.
Okay.
I go off your complexion, but like usually people that are really cool skinned, my mother is dark eyed and has like that porcelain white skin, doesn't tan well, but she looks good with more berries. So like you go off your eye color and how your skin tone is.
Okay.
So
Cool.
people like, you know, blondes and blue eyed people, I would go with more like peach and sorbets and pastels and stuff like that. But for people with dark eyes and dark hair, you could pull off any color though, because I mean, you can literally, you have the olive complexion with the dark eyes and the dark hair. I'm sure you tan well also.
Yes.
So you could, I mean, you can literally pull off anything. I think the pinks, berries, purples, those would all look great on you. The great thing about this company, like they have all these different palettes, right? So you get a really fall look with the Glam Up palette. This is one of my favorites, and you can tell because I use it all the time. And then like this one, you get mattes and pops and everything. And I like all these right here. And then this is the big palette, and this is what we're gonna be mixing up the Glam Up and the Wonderlust on you this evening.
Awesome.
This Divine, I think, will match your sweater.
Cool.
So, you have J-Lo's essence, kinda, with the eyes and the hair and the skin, absolutely.
I'll take it. I will take it.
And it's really important, you know, that I did a live the other day, you know, that you wash your makeup off daily.
Yes.
It actually ages your skin if you don't.
No way.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
You
That's
clog
crazy.
Your face has to be able to breathe.
Wow. Make sure you wash your face. Okay. And let me ask you about this because you wash your face and then you have like toner or you have astringent and then moisturizer?
Okay, so you want to get, this is what I do, right? So pharmacy has the wipes, and you can get makeup wipes anywhere. These are actually cheaper than Kroger's. So I get my eye makeup with either this or I use the oil remover because this takes off their products really, really well. All their products are water resistant, but it takes it off really well. And then you can go in with a cleaner. I use the Miracle Sponge like mitt, and it really cleans your pores. But the reason you have a toner is because you want to go back in and you will see like your sponge or your washcloth didn't get all your makeup off. And it kind of like clears that out. And your face feels really refreshed. And then you want to use like a night mask, something with an SPF. Don't ever walk outside without an SPF, at least a 30, because your face will get damaged. The sun damages your face.
That's so crazy because now it's even in the wintertime. It's like...
Always use an SPF. And then like I'm big on night masks. I have a nightly routine. I just switched over to their products actually. I was using the Lumi line for radiance and stuff. Now I'm doing the Age Reversist. And I want to do the resurfacing because it's like a chemical peel in a face thing.
That in my life.
And when you resurface like this, it almost takes like a top layer of skin off. So then all your cells have to rejuvenate, and it takes away your fine lines, the small wrinkles. And to come out the other side and look younger, I mean, you know.
Yes. Yes. We all need it in our life. And so that was eyelid primer.
That was the eye primer, yeah.
Eye primer.
And that it's buildable. So whatever I put on your eye, like if you want it to be darker, always use an eye primer if you're going out. For everyday use, maybe not, you don't have to. But if you want to hold it in place just like your face primer.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So we're going to go in with a base color. If I can find the base brush. And guys, clean your brushes. They have a brush spray. If your brushes get overloaded, you just spray this stuff and wash it. Rub it on you can rub it on a paper towel and it just cleans them up,
Awesome.
All right, so for your base, let's go in with this. You want to do Idol or Mermaid?
I really like the mermaid.
Okay, so this is what we're doing. This is going to go on her upper brow area where her bone is. And we're also going to put it on her inner eye to make it pop. So, you're kind of in the same business that I'm in because you do massages and you make people feel pretty. I know personally that I got a massage from Jamie this week, and I always feel refreshed and fixed.
Yes, yes. And you know, the biggest thing, especially I find with moms, is them not feeling like, you know, they are worthy of that time for that self-care, you know, that time to dedicate to yourself, you know, whether that be putting your makeup on and fixing your hair, or you know, coming and getting a massage, or going and getting a facial, or spending time at the gym, you know, trying to drill into, you know, people's, like, females especially. I find this in the mothers though the most, is like, you know, they are such doers, and they have their families, and they have, you know, well, I don't have time, I have to do this for my kids, I have to go do this. And it's like, you know, we were talking earlier about pouring from an empty cup. You know, if we don't take that little bit of time to pour into ourselves and to do something for ourselves, and to be still, be in the moment, be in whatever, you know, whatever that is, to make ourselves feel good, we can get drained out real quick.
Absolutely. Like, I really had to learn how to do that for myself, because there was a point where I was just like, I was constantly on go mode. And like, you can't run on go mode forever.
Right.
Like, it just doesn't happen. We had kids in
Yes.
soccer, and one's in color guard, and like going to meetings, and, you know, going to get outside help with therapy, or whatever that looks like for you. Like, if you don't create downtime, your body will create a downtime for you, and it may not be what
Absolutely.
you're looking for.
Absolutely.
This is looking good. So right now I'm doing her lower lid, and I'm doing it actually 3 different colors, which is Reina, Dusty Rose, and Passion. So it's this one, this light pink.
Awesome.
And then we're going to go in with a purple on her crease and do maybe like a smoky look. I love that. We could almost go with like a rose color, like this gold. Do you like that? Or do you like purple?
No, I like it.
Okay. Let's do it.
We're experimenting.
Yeah, we are. We went a total opposite way that I was going to go. Here we go.
Like life. Sometimes we go the total opposite way that we were thinking.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, the things I had pictured for my life at this point are nothing as to what has happened. And that's okay, because it's almost getting better.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Trusting the process. Trusting the process.
Do you remember when you first got in recovery? I used to hate when they would say like these little sayings to me, and I'm like, stop. But they actually work, is the thing. Like, now it actually comes to mind.
It's actually true. Because it's actually true. I know I would say that too. Like, well, of course, when I first came into recovery, I thought it was a conspiracy. I was like, you're laughing and smiling and you're sober? Bullshit.
That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, man. Even at work to this day, I mean, I have people, they watch TikTok all the time, right? And they think it's the funniest thing ever. And I think that I'm not normal because I don't laugh at what they laugh at. Maybe I have a dark sense of humor or whatever. But like, if I was normal, like, I would probably think that was funny. But to live the life that, you know, that's just not funny to me right now. You know what I mean? So, and then I got to this point where like, nothing was fun. Anything I did outside, even kayaking or whatever, just normal things, wasn't fun, because the only fun I knew how to have was using.
Yep. Yes, we have to learn about what we like. What we like and what we don't like.
I created a bucket list, and I started marking stuff off. Going to a football game last weekend was one of them.
That's awesome. And who did you see play?
Tennessee versus Georgia.
Georgia. Who's a Georgia fan out there?
Still going for Tennessee, even though they lost. I can't help it. Once a Vol fan, always a Vol fan, even if they're not doing so hot. All right. So I told you we would whip this into purple. Here we go.
All right. I'm excited about this. I never wear eyeshadow, so I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like And how this
You
is
don't
gonna
rush it?
brighten.
What?
No, I never do. I never get that far in my makeup in the morning.
All right, one down. So I went all out with Jamie. Jamie's got like a base, a crease line, a lower lid, and then 2 pop colors in the center of her eye.
So what does the crease line do?
It makes your eyes pop.
Okay.
So you want that smoky shadow there.
How's it look, guys? Does it look amazing?
It's about here to blow on her face. Just kidding.
It's what?
So you have fallout. If you have fallout, people think, oh my gosh, I have to start over or whatever. No, just either have somebody blow on your face or take your blush.
Is that when the powder falls on your face?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's real easy to clean up. Fallout happens to everybody. All right, so look this way. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, Miss Jamie, do you want to do eyeliner?
Yes.
Let's do this.
See it. I actually did not wear eyeliner for years, and then Brooke gave me this amazing brown eyeliner that I fell in love with, and I've been rocking it ever since she gave it to me.
Nude Flirt.
Awesome. Okay, so put this on my lips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Jamie already has great brows, but for you people out there that need brow gel to tame those bad boys down, another trick to the trade is you can also not only pluck them, but you can get fingernail clippers and brush them up and actually trim them like you would a hair.
What?
If you have super long eyebrows. Look at Jamie, she's a pro. She doesn't have a mirror.
I know. Right? I can tell. This is of years of driving and putting on makeup.
Yes. And I will always forget to have like my mascara when I'm doing lives. So I have to like do another one and I'm like, and part 2, the mascara and the lip gloss because it's always in the car. All right, we're almost done, Miss Ma'am. I hope that you love it. I know that you haven't seen it yet.
So here's that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Now for the final. Here we go. What is that? Okay. How much do you trust me? Just kidding.
I totally do. You should see me with my lash girl.
Okay. Oh yeah, you probably became a pro at this then. All right, let's see. Absolutely. I can't believe you. Like, if looking back at your lives, I guess you don't wear eyeliner, do you? I mean eyeshadow. I'm sorry. Do you want to do upper or no? Let's see.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh my goodness. All of it. Wow. That's amazing.
So you've got gold glitter. You've got purple. You've got the pinks. You've got everything on your eyes at one time.
Oh my goodness. That is sparkly. It does make your eyes pop. Wow. Awesome. That is great. I love it.
And we did a nude gloss on her lips. It's called Nude Flirt. Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yay. Well, here you have it.
Oh, we
the
got
complete transformation.
last thing on your face, just like hairspray. Setting spray. Ta-da!
All right. And we can get all of this from Brooke, all of this makeup from Brooke on her pharmacy line. And so they can contact you directly. We'll put the link and the email in there. Yes?
Or you can order online and it ships directly to you. Are you going to put it on there?
I will put it on there. Yes. We're going to put it on there. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Down and Dirty with Brooke.